Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss a problem from PhD subject on a topic of separately excited DC motor connected to a single phase fully controlled converter. Okay, let us see the screen. On the screen, the problem is given like this. A 220 volts, 875 RPM, 150 amperes separately excited DC motor has an armature resistance of 0.06 ohms. It is fed from a single phase fully controlled rectifier with an AC source voltage of 220 volts and 50 Hz. Assume it is a continuous conduction mode of operation. Then calculate the firing angle for the rated motor torque and speed of 750 RPM. Okay, let us see the solution here. So, first of all, we will write the given data. What was the given data from the problem? The given data is, so here a 200 volts 875 rpm and 150 amperes. This 200 volts is the VA value they have given. VA value is nothing but the converter output voltage. The converter output voltage is how much? 200 volts. And they are also given the 875 rpm. It means at VA is equal to the 200 volts, it is rotating with a speed of, okay, that speed is I am considering N1. The N1 is equal to the 875 rpm. 875 rpm. And the rated current is given. Okay, this is the rated current, that is IA is equal to the how much they have given? 150 amperes they have given. Is it clear? So why I am considering it is N1? Because another speed is there, that is 750 rpm. And if you look into the problem, they have given the AC source voltage of 220 volts. AC source voltage of 220 volts. It is the converter input voltage. Converter input voltage, because it is a fully controlled rectifier. The supply is single phase supply. So this is the single phase supply. The single phase supply is given how much it is? Vs is equal to the 220 volts and the frequency is equal to the 50 Hz they have given. 50 Hz they have given. And they are telling us to consider it as a continuous conduction mode of operation. Continuous conduction mode of operation. Then we have to calculate the firing angle for the rated motor torque and speed of 750 rpm. It means what is meant by this one? It means it is 750 rpm and motor torque of rated speed. Already it is rotating with a 150 rpm, 150 amperes of current. So with the rated current only it is operating. Then we can consider the rated motor torque will be there with the 150 amperes. Then we have to calculate the firing angle for a rated speed of, for the speed of 750 rpm. It means at the 750 rpm what will be the firing angle? Okay, that is the question. It means they have given the N2 is equal to the how much? N2 is 750 rpm. N2 is 750 rpm and they are asking us to calculate the firing angle at 750 rpm. Okay, what will be the firing angle? Alpha. Let us consider this is the alpha. So alpha, how much alpha will be there? Okay, this is the problem they have given. And first of all, we have to calculate the back EMF at a rated speed. Back EMF at a rated speed. What will be the rated speed here? Rated speed is given. Okay, how much the rated speed? Here, at rated speed, at a rated speed, back EMF is equal to the, that is EB is equal to the VA minus IARA, because this is our rated speed. This is our rated speed. Okay, that is our N1. It the why I am considering the, why I am taking the back EMF? If you know the back EMF, we will take the relationship between the N2 N1 and EB1 and EB2. Okay, based on that you will get the EB2 value. If you know the EB2 value, we can easily calculate the alpha value. Okay, for that reason only, first I am calculating the back EMF at a rated speed. So let us substitute the values. Okay, that is EB is equal to the, what is the VA value? VA value is 200 volts. Okay, that is 200 minus 150 is the IA current is the 150 into what is the RA? RA is 0.06. If you will calculate this value, okay, this value EB is equal to the 191 volts. 191 volts. Okay, this is the this is the EB value we are getting when the motor is operating with VA is equal to the 200 volts and the speed of how much? Rated speed is how much? 875 rpm. 875 rpm. With the 875 rpm and the VA is equal to the 200 volts, the back EMF generating at the motor is 191 volts. You got the EB value. Okay, let us consider this is the EB1 value. This is our EB1 value. Okay, we have the N1 value and N2 value. We have the N1 value, N2 value, but we know only EB1. Okay, based on the EB1 value, EB2 value, based on the EB value and speed value, we have the relationship. We have the relationship. Okay, let us see what is the relationship. What is the relationship? Okay, we know from the transformer transformer turns ratio formula, as well as from the DC motor side we have one fundamental equation. Okay, that is N2 by N1 is equal to the EB2 by EB1. EB2 by EB1. So first what we have to calculate? EB2 we have to calculate. Do you know the N2 value? Yes, we know the N2 value. Do you know the N1 value? Yes, you know the N1 value. Do you know the EB1 value? Yes, you know the EB1 value. Just now we got. Okay, let us substitute to get the EB2. EB2 is equal to the, what will be the answer? N2 by N1 into EB1. N2 by N1 into EB1. Okay, let us substitute the value. Okay, what is the N2? What is the N2? N2 is the 750 by N2 is the 750 by, and what is the N1? N1 is the 875 into 1 into what will be the EB1 value? How much the EB1 value? 191. Then the answer will be 163.7 volts. Okay, this is our EB2. Okay, this is our EB2. Why I am calculating the EB2 value? Because at the speed of 750 rpm, how much the back EMF we are getting? How much the back EMF we are getting? Okay, for that reason only we are calculating the EB2. If you know the EB2 value, okay, based on the relationship of VA is equal to the EB plus IARA, okay, and as well as the firing angle and the average output voltage of a converter and the speed values, we can easily calculate the alpha values. So let us see see here in the question we have at a rated torque, at a rated motor torque. What will be the rated motor torque? So rated motor torque means we know the relationship. Torque is directly proportional to the IA. So based on this equation, IA at rated torque is equal to the, how much it is? 150 amperes. How much it is? 150 amperes. With this 150 amperes and with the back EMF of 163.7, we have to calculate the VA value. It means at a 750 rpm, what will be the terminal voltage of a separately excited DC motor across the armature terminals? What will be the voltage we need to calculate here? And one more thing, we can also be considered as at a rated back EMF of at a rated speed of 750 rpm and at a back EMF of 163.7 voltage, what will be the converter output voltage? What will be the converter output voltage? Okay, you know the converter output voltage VA is equal to the, what we can write? EB plus IA into RA. So what EB you will get? You will write here the EB is this EB at a 750 rpm. How much back EMF we are getting? Okay, that is 163.7 voltage. 163.7 voltage. Okay, now let us substitute the value. So the EB is 163.7 plus IA is 150 into RA is 0.06. And what will be the answer here? What will be the answer? Okay, the answer is 172.7 volts. It means what you understood by this? VA is equal to the 172.7 volts. It means what? If the terminal voltage across the armature is 172.7 volts, then the speed of the motor is rotating with a speed of 750 rpm. Then the back EMF developed across the motor is 163.7. Okay, this is the analysis we have. Now let us see how to calculate the alpha value. Okay, now let us see how to calculate the firing angle alpha. So the problem they have given, for a continuous conduction, for a continuous conduction VA of single phase fully controlled rectifier, single phase fully controlled rectifier, what will be the equation? It means for a continuous conduction mode of operation, what will be the average output voltage? VA of single phase fully controlled rectifier can be written as okay, already we have derived these equations in our daily classwork. Okay, that is VA is equal to the 2 root 2 by pi into V cos alpha into V cos alpha. Okay, this is the capital V cos alpha. Let us see here what will be the VA. So let us see here what the VA value. Okay, see here what is the VA value. The VA is equal to the 172.7. Okay, as per our calculations. So VA is equal to the 172.7 is equal to the 2 root 2 into what will be the V here. V is the supply voltage of a converter. Supply voltage of a converter. Is it clear? What will be the supply voltage of a converter? Here they have given Vs is equal to the how much? 220 volts. Okay, that is the V. So here you have to write 220 volts by pi into pi into cos alpha. So now all the values are given. Va is given, 2 root 2, V value is given, only cos alpha we need to calculate. So if you will do the cos alpha value, cos alpha is equal to the 0.872 and alpha is equal to the 29.3 degrees. So this is our final answer for the given problem. Just here I wanted to give you a conclusion for this problem. That is, just to understand the concept here, the problem is here they have given the VA value, that is the converter output voltage, single phase fully controlled rectifier output voltage VA. At VA is equal to the 200 volts, the motor speed is 875 rpm and IA is equal to the 150 amperes. This is the rated current, rated torque. At rated current IA is equal to 150 amperes, we are getting the rated torque, and VS is given, frequency is given, and N2 is at 750 rpm. What will be the alpha value they are asking us to calculate? Okay, if the motor is rotating with a 750 rpm, what will be the alpha value, firing angle alpha value? Okay, for that reason first we are calculating the EB value at a speed of 875. Okay, after that we are making the relationship between the speed and back EMF. Okay, after getting the EB2, we are calculating the VA value, terminal voltage of a converter at a back EMF of 163.7. Then VA is equal to the EB plus IA into RA. So that value you will get is 160. VA is equal to the 172.7. Okay, then after we will get the VA value. VA is equal to how much we got? 172.7. That 172.7 we will write in the left side. We know the formula VA is equal to the 2 root 2 V cos alpha by pi for the fully controlled rectifier. So whenever we have a single phase half control rectifier, the formula will be changes. 2 root 2 by pi 1 plus V into 1 plus cos alpha you will get. But here it is a fully controlled converter. So that is the reason VA is equal to the 2 root 2 V cos alpha by pi you will get. Then you substitute all the values. That V is nothing but a 220 volts here. V is nothing but 220 volts. That is the source voltage which is coming towards the single phase fully controlled rectifier, that is given in the problem. Vs is equal to 220 volts. So alpha you will get as 0. Cos alpha is equal to the 0.872 and alpha is equal to the 29.3. Okay, thank you everyone for participating in this video and for watching this video.